So, I have tried all of these non alcoholic beers so that you do not have to. Now, first, a couple of disclosures. I drink alcohol. I'm not an alcoholic, famous last words, but I wanted to find some non alcoholic options so when people come over, if they don't drink or they don't have to feel pressure to drink, they've got something. But I only want something that doesn't suck. So, if I wouldn't drink it, I'm not going to serve it. And I did a lot of research and I only bought beers that people said were good. So, I went on Reddit forums and checked reviews on Total Wine, et cetera, and try to only pick the ones that people talked positively about. And I'm going to go through these very quickly and let you know my findings. Now, to be clear, some of these are, not truly non-alcoholic. They're less than 0.5%. Some of them are, truly non-alcoholic. So I don't really care. I'm just looking for some options. And also, I really could care less how close it tastes to the original. I don't care if Heineken Zero tastes like Heineken or not. I just want to know if it tastes good. So, real quick, these from here on over suck. They're absolutely disgusting. I would never drink them again. Blue Moon, just terrible. This one, I don't really like. It's not an IPA. I don't like IPAs. It's kind of IPA-like, but pretty bad. Terrible, terrible. I was really disappointed with Sapporo. A lot of people said it was really good. I would not drink it again. I mean, it's one of those things where if I couldn't drink alcohol and everybody else was drinking, I would rather drink grape juice, coffee, tea, whatever, than any of these. I cannot imagine being so desperate for a beer that I would ever drink any of these. And I was in the military, so on deployments we weren't allowed to drink. So I went long periods where I couldn't have a drink. Sometimes would crave a beer. I wouldn't go near any of these. I will say I don't like IPAs, but I tried them because they're very popular. And this particular Trail Pass Hazy IPA, I really don't like it, but I could possibly see how maybe somebody else has a different opinion. So if you're really into like very fruity, kind of weird tasting IPAs, like maybe you could try this one. But other than that, I would steer clear. The next group, which is starting with the Athletic IPA, the Trail Pass Golden, which is kind of like a Pilsner, Michelob Ultra Zero, and Heineken Zero. I would describe them as almost tolerable, but again, I would not drink them again. And you can actually kind of tell my results by how much liquid is left in the bottle. So like our Blue Moon is like almost completely full. I mean, the Stella I took a few more sips of because I was just so intrigued with the terrible taste. But, the Heineken obviously is probably the most popular, well-known one. It's something. I mean, like I said, if I was, they actually did serve this in Iraq and Kuwait sometimes. So sometimes you would crack open a Heineken Zero, but I never actually enjoyed it. I mean, so I wouldn't go through any of these. Lastly, these four, I would actually drink these. I really would. So the Sam Adams IPA, again, I don't like IPAs, but it's not bad. It's kind of fruity, and it doesn't taste carbonated. It's hard to describe. It's almost sort of a kind of a carbonated, watery, fruity beer kind of taste. But I know that doesn't sound good, but it's actually not too bad. I could see how somebody would want to drink that. The Trail Pass, the Sierra Nevada Trail Pass IPA. Again, I would say that's the closest to an IPA. It tastes kind of like a watered down IPA. Like if you took a good IPA and maybe you mixed in like a fourth part water with it. So it's a wee bit watery, but I could also see how if you kind of drank more of it, maybe got halfway through the can, you'd probably get used to it. The Black butt. I actually like this. I like porters. It's got kind of a chocolatey taste to it. Again, it's a little bit watery. It does kind of taste like if you took a vanilla porter, added some water to it, and just mixed it up. Again, not my choice, but if I was over and I had to pick one, I would probably pick this one so far. But as numerous people have said online, the title goes to this Klaus Taylor. I'm not sure how to say it properly, but you can see I actually drank this whole bottle. And I got to be honest, if you're trying these, you got to kind of get past the first couple of sips. So first sip, I was like, yeah. I took another sip, and then I wasn't really paying attention. And before I knew it, I'd actually drank the whole thing. So, in fact, I actually just cracked open another one for this this video. Now, I'm not necessarily suggesting that any of these are good per se on their own, but I will tell you this: I don't like Miller Lite. I would probably take any of these three over a Miller Lite any day. If I was over and somebody said you can have this or have a Miller Lite, I would take this. This one, like I said, it's just not really my cup of tea. It's a little too fruity, a little too IPA for me, but I can see how you might like it. So hopefully that helps you out. Again, I just wouldn't waste any of your time with any of these on the right. I can't imagine how anybody would ever like them. They're just absolutely terrible. But I'm glad that I found some solutions. So hope that helps.